Okay, I'm going to start the letter. So you guys should be quiet. Okay? Okay? We're gonna be quiet? Okay? We're gonna be quiet? How quiet? Hello, Eliot! I said be quiet. Hello. I enjoyed your letter. And I am going to attempt to do this video in one take also. But I too have notes. Mine are double-sided. I don't know if yours were, but I'm just telling you. Oh, and how you said that you needed to turn your TV off. Well, my TV's on, but it's on mute. Because me and Mom are trying to get set up to watch the Redskins football game. Because Redskins are awesome. Yes, we do. It's okay. You can add in some stuff.
We love the Redskins.
There you go. Anyway, hearing that you think Audrey and I are weird is not surprising at all.
It's not like they haven't heard it before.
Exactly. We get that a lot. So, but we're not with each other all the time anymore. So people you kind of forget how we are. And then when I show up to hang out with her, you know, at church and everything, and all these people that I haven't seen in forever are like, "Oh, Kana, how are you?" And then they see me and Audrey together, and then they're like, "Whoa, they're weird." So yeah, we get it a lot. Speaking of the family reunion, you were talking about how you always think they're boring and you don't like the activities. Well, it was Audrey's family reunion, so I mean, obviously that's kind of like an immediate. I'm going to have nothing to do because I don't know I don't know these people. The only people that I knew were Audrey's immediate family. And, well, a couple of her cousins. I'd met them before because I've been around her for a long time. Who's that? Who is it?
It's a thing from Skype. It's weird. Did you get this Skype?
But... Oh, is Dad texting you through Skype?
I guess so. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Dad's in Africa. I don't think I told you that. Maybe I did. I don't remember. But he's in Africa. He left... When did he leave? Last week?
Last Saturday.
Last Saturday. But I was at Audrey's, so I probably didn't mention it. Yeah, Dad's in Africa. These aren't in my notes. Dad's in Africa. He went to Chad, Rwanda, and... Mali. I knew it started with an M. But... He's going there for his work because he's a Smith System driving instructor. But I'm not going to tell you what I think he really does because this is going on the internet. And if people find out that I think I know what he does, then they could kill me because I know. Oh, Audrey would have loved your drawing, or attempt anyway, of a giraffe. She would have loved it. She watches these just like we do, and I think that's my next note. Yes. Yeah, she watches these whenever they get posted because she thinks that you're hilarious and I'm hilarious, and when we're doing these letters together, that we're hilarious together. So, yeah. And I think this is a note somewhere else, but I'm sorry I look like crap today. I had work last night and I have work tonight, and my hair has to go up in a ponytail for work, so I didn't really see a reason in taking my shower today until I got home. So yeah, I'm still in my pajamas and my hair's in a ponytail. I smoothed out the ponytail though, so at least it's kind of nice. What's next? Oh yeah, when I was talking about how Audrey watches these, she watches these, so be careful what you say because she's listening. You were talking about your comics and how you're writing them again. You better add me in them again, because that'd be awesome. It'd be like amazing. Because the last time you added me in them was when you made the musical comic. That was pretty cool. But you need to add me in them again because it's awesome. I'm glad you laughed at my pain in the last episode when Audrey hit me in the kneecap with her cell phone. Because, you know, that was so funny, you know, for the viewing public. Mom laughed too, so. Oh yeah, they are playing. Okay, well the Redskins are playing now. We thought that they would be playing later in the day, but apparently they're playing now. Okay, but what are you doing? You're going in the other room. Well, I'll be done with this soon. Okay. Yeah, and there she goes. But I get to watch you do. We're playing the Saints today. Yeah. I hope we win. I don't think we will, but I hope we do. Anyway. Favorite animal. You're talking about your favorite animal. That part was really funny to me because you started talking about how you love things that run fast, and you said like cheetahs and jaguars and hedgehogs. And before you started talking about Sonic, I had to pause it because I was laughing so hard because I'm like, I'm pretty sure hedgehogs do not move very fast. But then you were talking about Sonic and it made a lot of sense. Actually, what you don't know is I'm trying to talk my dad into letting me get a pet hedgehog. I really want one really bad. Well, he won't let me have a dog, and I want a dog. But I like a hedgehog. Hedgehogs seem pretty cool. But anyway. But yeah, you were talking about Sonic. And I had a Sonic game when I was younger. Before, you know, PlayStation got big. I was never a Nintendo 64 girl. I don't really know why. My parents didn't buy me one, so I guess that's why I didn't know it was out there. But I had a Sega Genesis. Yeah. It was pretty cool. And then when they came out with the handheld one, I got that too. Of course, that handheld was not like a DS. It was like this big. And it was huge, but I loved that thing. I had a Sonic game, and it was awesome, and it was one of my favorites. But my favorite game, oh my gosh, my favorite game, I played it all the freaking time. It was Pocahontas, and I know that sounds really stupid, but like it was like you could switch between her and Miko, who is her little raccoon friend, and oh my gosh, it was my favorite game. It had 4 levels. So it was easy to beat, but they were long though, so it was okay. The first one is like, you know, her going through the woods and like, you know, being Indian-ish, and then the second one was when she meets John Smith and, you know, like doing other animal stuff. Because when she helps animals, she gains their spirit, and then like with those spirits comes knowledge of how to do other things. So like before she didn't know how to crawl, which is kind of stupid, but then when she, like, helps, I think it's a bear or something, she learns how to crawl, which, you know, it's kind of a no-brainer, but whatever. And then the third level was her going into Jamestown to warn John Smith about something. I don't really remember. But then the fourth one was after John Smith had been captured and he was going to be put to death by her father. The fourth one was racing against time. That one was always the hardest one for me. But she's racing against time to, you know, save John Smith. And then, you know, at the end, if you got there, she would go, no! And, like, fall over his body and, you know, all that stuff. And then she would save him. And then the last little scene was, you know, her waving goodbye to John Smith going off onto the boat. Pocahontas was probably my favorite because, you know, I'm from Virginia. And I was living in Virginia while I was playing that. So Pocahontas was something that I knew a lot about. But fun fact, you can get this thing on your computer. I don't have it on my laptop, but I have it on my desktop, which isn't plugged in. But it's where you can have the Sega system on your computer, and you can get old Sega games, and you can play them on your computer. It's insane. So I have Pocahontas on my my desktop because it's awesome. I played it recently. Well, I mean not recently because it's not plugged in. I dropped my notes. But it's awesome. Don't dog it until you try it. It's an awesome game. Anyway. Oh, you were showing all these games that you have, and I noticed that most of them were GameCube, which, you know, is not a bad thing because GameCube's awesome. I don't have a GameCube anymore, but I have a Wii, and you can play GameCube games on those. I have my GameCube controller. The only thing that I really play on there is Zelda, Legend of the Wind Waker, and I know I'm a bit of a nerd for games and everything. I still haven't beat it. Yeah, it's taking a while. Well, I mean, I'm at the part where I have to search for everything, and that gets boring really easily. Because I have to find all the little pieces of the Triforce, and that takes forever. And so then I decided I would cheat, and I would look up a map on my phone where everything was, so I didn't have to worry about it. But yeah, so I don't know how far away I am from finishing it. I don't think I'm that far away from it. I just haven't played it in a while, so. But I need to do that because I need to be able to say, guess what, I beat a Zelda game. But yeah, and I think I have the Zelda, the princess thingy one for the Wii that my dad got me. I have a Spyro game for the Wii, which is interesting. Spyro was my favorite. You know, the little purple dragon? He was my favorite on my PlayStation. And Dad got me a Wii game for that, but I haven't played it. I don't know what it's like. But you were showing all these GameCube games, and that made me wonder, do you have an Xbox? Because I have an Xbox, and it's awesome. And yeah, my gamer tag is, I don't know if it'd be this way or if it'd be this way, because I don't know how you're gonna see it. If you're gonna see it this way, well, let's see. That face is facing that way. It's facing that way. So I'm pretty sure that you'd see it right. So if we were reading left to right, it'd be this way. Yeah. So my gamer tag is SuperCan91. That's it. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's me. But I don't know if you have an Xbox. I don't know if you have an Xbox. But if you don't, you should get one. And you should get Black Ops. Because Black Ops is like Call of Duty. Oh, I love Call of Duty. I play with Audrey a lot. So if you get an Xbox, you and me and Audrey need to play all the time. Because me and Audrey will kick your butt. We are awesome. We are good girl gamers. But it's... She just turned the TV up. But it's good stuff. They're coming out with a new Black Ops. And apparently people do not like Black Ops in the Call of Duty zone. I like it. It was my favorite. I love Black Ops. I'm not a really big fan of Modern Warfare. I like the campaigns. I like the story, but I'm not a really big fan of the maps on Modern Warfare 3. I didn't like it. I've played it a lot, you know, because the comings and goings of other boyfriends, you know. One of them liked Black Ops more, and one of them liked Modern Warfare. So, you know, I've played both a lot. So, but Black Ops is still my favorite. That's beside the point. But there's a lot of good games that you would have to get. Fable's another one of my favorite games. I actually bought an original old regular Xbox so I could play the first Fable game, because the first Fable game doesn't work on the Xbox 360. That's how obsessed I am with this series. I love Fable, and I haven't finished that either. There's not enough hours in the day. But Fable's good. Assassin's Creed is my favorite. The new Assassin's Creed's coming out in October. Oh my god, I'm so excited. October. It's October. October or November. I think the new Black Ops is coming out in November. I don't know. It's coming out soon. And it's about the American Revolution. I'm so excited. I also like Alan Wake. I haven't finished that either. I like Saints Row. I haven't finished that either. You know, it's just, I have too many games that I like and not enough hours in the day to play them. Anyway, what's next? Oh, yes, I'm excited about the new Superman movie. You said that Superman Returns wasn't too bad. I thought it was horrible. It was horrible being a Superman fan and having to stand up for that sad excuse of the movie. It was horrible. Horrible. I hated it. hated it. But yes, I think that this new movie should be really good, and I'm hoping it will be. Take your time on the music. There's no rush on my part. Yeah, there's no rush. I don't know when I would be able to do it right now anyway, so you just take your time. You were your notes while you said you were taking notes while you watched my video, and how your stream of consciousness would seem really weird. Well, it was my stream of consciousness that you were following, so it's not a big deal. Oh, and I'm making this early so that my video might actually get uploaded the day that it's supposed to, because right now it is 12:16 when I usually make them at like 4 or 5. So hopefully this will get, posted, maybe like at 6 or 7, depending upon how long it takes. It's just stupid. Although it took forever at Audrey's house, probably because her brother and her cousin were playing World of Warcraft and taking up the internet, whatever. But anyway, you talked about the poster, and that's good, but you didn't show me where you put it. Really? You talked about the story. Yes, Eliot. I know that it's been taking like 4 years to get this story done. I am aware. You don't have to, continue to make it worse like Stewie always does for Brian and Family Guy.
How you coming on that novel you're working on? Huh? Got a big stack of papers there? Got a nice little story you're working on there? A big novel you've been working on for 3 years? Huh? Got a compelling protagonist? Yeah? Got an obstacle for him to overcome? Huh? Little story brewing there? Working on that for quite some time, huh? Yeah, talking about that 3 years ago. Yeah? Been working on that the whole time? Nice little narrative, beginning, middle, and end. Some friends become enemies, some enemies become friends. Yeah? At the end, your main character is richer for the experience. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, you got to... No, you deserve some time off.
I love Family Guy. Oh, I was so shocked that you remembered Carson's name. That was Audrey. Go figure. She always manages to text me during these videos. But she's not based on anybody. Carson, not Audrey. Carson's not based on anybody. She's purely out of my imagination. Because I don't think I could really hate someone that intensely. But she does not get tased, unfortunately. But spoiler alert, I do smack her, and I think Audrey punches her. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. And those point of views are coming up really quickly. Like, I'm writing one right now, and then Audrey has one. And then my next one is when I slap her, and then Audrey's next one is when she punches her. So we're close. So there is some pain, just not tasing. Sorry about that. But does that count? Pain is pain, but, whatever. You were talking about the titles. Okay. I watched your video with Mom. It was so funny. You said squared out. I think I would actually call it squared away, and I think that might actually be the 3rd installment. So thank you for that. I'll give you credit in the book. But, oh my gosh. The root of the problem, that was hilarious. Reaching our limit, Mom actually had to explain that one to me. I'm not a big math person. But it was funny. The one that we thought was the most hilarious was goings on in the Pentagon. And that's hilarious. Oh my gosh, it was funny. And then Untitled, that was funny because I loved your story outline about how wonderful that was. Oh gosh, that was funny. But yeah, school's going good so far. Homework's really starting to come down on me. Been writing poems out of my butt for my class. They're actually a lot easier than I thought they would be, so that's good. Oh, let's see, what else? Um, um, I really don't know. I'm just taking up time. I'm at 19 minutes. So it's probably going to be a little bit longer than that. But anyway, I love you. And I hope that you have a good rest of the week. And I can't wait for your next letter. See you, buddy.